Nobody stopped Michael Jackson. Nobody stopped these priests. Even though they're caught, nobody's grabbing them and pulling them, dragging them into a jail and interrogating them and letting them meet their accusers. Not one person's doing that. Why? Because it's men. If this was women that priests were raping, these people would be in jail in a minute. Because there's just this one thing that we're being triggered to be one-sided in this thing. Yeah. And we're losing the whole entire reality of humanity. We are male and female, and we're all suffering equally in this scenario. For all the women who get battered at home, an equal number of men are battered by women. An equal number. And yet it's never mentioned on the news. But any battering that goes on, it's always one-sided. Yeah? As though that is the only issue. And we are being pressured to think in a state of separation. That's their influence on us. Yeah. Walking around as priests, raping little boys by the hundreds and hundreds of thousands. I mean, raping them big time. Yeah. Whole schools. All the cute little boys in the neighborhood. Yeah. These are boys again. And yet, what's the deal, folks? How come we're not standing up for these boys and we're really willing to listen to this feminist bullshit lie that something's going on that's not? It's a cover-up. It's keeping us from recognizing where real evil does sit. And it comes through lies and illusion, deception, and corruption. Yeah. The whole feminist movement is to allow an acceptance toward homosexuality, an acceptance toward whatever gender we want to take, T, G, M, B, Y, K, L, T, whatever it is. We can make it up. But we have no idea. An insidious thing is happening to mankind, especially man. If we can eliminate war, we would eliminate millions of men having to carry guns and act like tyrants, little tyrants, each and every one of them, little tyrants. Yeah? Who needs to be trained to be that? The only way you can go to war is by deadening your senses all the way to the point to where you can stick your head up and look at a bullet and not keep your head down and never aim at anything. Yeah? Because that's what they're trained to do. Become so insensitive that they follow orders to the point of being killed. That can drive you nuts. Yeah? Yeah. And you're watching everybody else get shot and you live through it. That will drive you nuts. Yeah? So the whole entire thing happens 99% to men. They go up against something no woman goes against. But every woman says, but you've never given birth to a baby. You don't know what it's like to suffer. Huh? What? Are you kidding me? I watch my limbs get cut off, blown up. I drag myself through the forest. I save my fellow buddies. I try to stop bleeding. I don't know what. And yet, none of that there's no comparison, this delusion of grandeur around something that's not real. It's a delusion of grandeur. It's just not real. Everything has its truth, but let's not build it up into a delusion of grandeur where we lose the truth on both sides. Or you're going to be a mother who's going to give birth, but you're going to be so inhumane. You'll allow your son go to war. Go play football, son. Yeah? Go play football. And put that little canister on your head. Let those biz-ass guys hit you as hard as they can. Now, the girls aren't allowed to do that. Yeah? And now because they're so stupid in this real reality of a world, Now they're forcing their way to become military soldiers, football players, everything equal and on the bad side. And if you're a feminist, then you have to be a person who is a chauvinist pig. That's how you are empowered. You can openly express chauvinistic attitude toward men, and that shows that you're empowered. That's crazy. Here we're trying to evolve, and we're trying to come out of that sort of thing, but yet it's going into another one. So who's the source here? Was it this one actually driving men to be that so they'd be attracted to them? Were women attracted to bad guys in tattoos and evil look? Is that a possibility? Yeah. Would that drive men to be evil so that they can get a woman? That's true. All you got to do is look. Yeah. The guys who are the most corrupt, they lie, they deceive, they're selfish, they're players. Those are the ones. They're the real, you want to get that one. Yeah. Because it puts you into this delusion of glamour. A certain look, a certain characteristic, a certain kind of being. Yeah. And that directly affects our way of seeing each other. It's a delusionary complex. Yeah. So we're never going to be able to discern and discriminate the process of the bigger picture. When we're getting all this propaganda that's telling us, not only, are men, they can't mow a lawn, they can't paint, they can't fix a door without the door falling off, they can't, take a light bulb out and put another one up. Every commercial shows that in men, And then it shows the women, eating their candies and eating their cookies and eating their cakes and they're going, well, I'm hiding in my bathtub, sitting alone in my lavish scenario. That's like normal? What? That's normal? And the guys over here, like, it's not normal. The whole projection of what women are and what men are is a satanic illusion. And while you're asleep, it controls your dream. And it becomes your dream. And you want these dresses, and you want these rings, and you want all these things that go with the dream. Yeah? And that dream is what keeps all these demons keep reincarnating to fulfill our dream.